Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Today it's going to be a short video covering this awful creepy grinding noise that is coming from your PS2 from time to time. I have received so many emails and messages like, what should I do, what should I do? The thing is, it's such a simple thing that I thought I should prepare a short video explaining how this mechanism works and why you have this grinding noise coming from the device. And apparently, although you think that it's going to explode at some point anytime soon, it's a simple fix. You don't have to worry about anything. Doesn't require any soldering skills or anything. It's not a modification, it's just a fix. And as I keep saying, we have to understand the problem before we can get our hands on the device, whatever device, right? So here we have, as I'm moving the laser lens up and down, you can probably see that there is a connection between the laser lens mechanism and the shaft on the right. This thing here is the shaft. Actually is the rotor of the motor itself, and it is full of gaps, and these gaps can give us the movement to this triangle on the left, which I'm going to call the connector, and then the movement goes to the laser mechanism, and so it can go up and down reading your disc and play your games, right? So on the right there is this big shaft, which actually is our motor and gives this movement up and down to the laser mechanism through this metallic triangle, which I'm going to call the connector from now on, this guy here. And under this part, the connector has a couple of teeth, and plastic teeth, and these teeth get in touch with the shaft, so they go inside the gaps that the shaft has, and so we have the movement. So if these two teeth cannot get in touch like completely and firmly with the shaft, then you hear the creepy grinding noise coming from your machine. And if you do it by hand, probably you can still hear the noise. So it means the point underneath this connector, the point where the teeth are not in good contact with the shaft, and so there is no movement, and they're trying to get inside the gaps, but the distance is bigger, so they do not get in contact with the shaft at all, or they have little contact with the shaft, and so you can hear this noise. And all you have to do is to remove this little screw, take off the connector and bend it a bit, gently bend it towards the shaft, so that this little guy can make better contact with the shaft. We'll get to it's simple, as simple as it gets. We'll get to the PS2 FAT later, because it's kind of different. Let me just say here that the PS2 Slim is far more efficient design, because it doesn't require you to remove the laser lens completely in order to do such things, and it's much more simple to do it. But on the other hand, with the PS2 FAT, we need to remove the laser lens mechanism completely. And so what we need to do here, if this lens can focus at some point yet, we have to remove this triangle, the connector, what I call the connector. It's a single screw, but with a couple of plastic points to secure the connector into place. So you have to raise it, remove the screw, put the screw somewhere so you can be lost, somewhere on the side, and now we have the grinding noise demystified. If we flip the connector over, we will see a couple of teeth. Those teeth, you can tell by the shape of the teeth that they can get in perfect contact with the gaps on the motor shaft, so we can have this movement. So if the motor spins, the laser mechanism goes up and down with it. So again, it's just a simple screw and a simple fix. Now that you know what is causing this creepy grinding noise, I think we can deal with it. And the way to do that is to take the connector and bend it, like I said, just a bit. You don't have to force it, just a bit. Bend it in such a way so supposedly it should have a better contact with the motor. And so facing down, just bend it a bit with your finger, and that's it. Put it back and secure it in position, and then put the screw back, and then test it by hand. And if this is not good enough, you have to bend it more, and so you do the same thing again, the same exercise again, bending just a bit more, so in order to have perfect contact with the shaft. And that's it. Sounds simple, huh? Well, it is simple. All you have to do then is to put a game on and start playing and have fun and enjoy. Over time, you might need to repeat the process. I mean, years after years of endless game play. And let's go back to our guy, the PS2 FAT. Now it would be totally inappropriate not to leave it out of this video. And so we have two other kind of steadily put shafts to hold the laser mechanism, as the design is completely different because there is a door that can be ejected and so on, and so it's different. And this is the this plastic guy here is the triangle connector guy we have fixed before, but there is no screw, as you can tell. And so we need to remove completely the laser mechanism from its position. And the good news is you don't even have to remove any screw, although there is a screw, but we don't have to remove it or anything. So I have removed those two from the shafts to hold the laser mechanism in place. All you have to do is to raise it now and release it from its original position, and then let me get rid of this for now and flip it. That's all you have to do, just flip it on the side, and you can see there is a screw actually under holding our guy into place, but you don't even have to remove it. All you have to do is now, as it is, bend it gently, gently than before, because this is a plastic part and you don't want to break it for any reason. The previous one was metallic, but this one is plastic, so just bend it a bit, bend it until it gets in perfect contact with, you can see without the screws, even now it can go up and down, so it matches the teeth have been in full contact with the gaps of the motor. And then put the shafts back again, those two screws at the top, so that the whole laser mechanism can be firmly back into place, and that will be all for you. And just test it and start playing and whatever you want to do. This gives me a hard time now, but we'll put it into place. Put back the screws. Yeah, there we go. Put back those screws right there at the top where they belong, and then I can start playing around with my PS2 FAT again. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is a simple fix. If you feel confident and you think you can make it, just go ahead and tackle it. You can tackle it. It's just a simple fix. But if you don't, and you decide just to send it out for repair, it's good enough for you to know, watching this video, what this guy is going to do, so they won't rip you off. And this is somehow important, to know exactly what they're going to do. which is a simple fix like bending some plastics, right? So you can even make a deal beforehand, so you can negotiate the price before they can even get started, and save some bucks. Again, I hope this is going to be helpful for all the guys that have sent me emails and messages for this particular matter, the grinding creepy noise coming from our beloved PS2 console. And I hope this will be useful and you will solve the problem either on your own or by using some services. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be catching you, I hope, soon with another video, another repair, another system from the past, or some gameplay. Until then, thank you very much. Consider subscribing. Bye.